It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Hey man, it's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you gotta fail in life. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the notifications, all of that good stuff. We back again, baby. Hey, a herb a day, keep the doc away. You already know what it is. I'm wishing y'all a healthy week, man. We made it to the middle. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the weekend. We done made it to the middle. Let's push through to the weekend. Get to that bag. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. I know you're on the brink of something great, and you deserve that. You feel me? So stay prayed up, fight through that adversity, and get to it, man. To all the Fell family out there rocking with me, it's appreciated. We on the road to 4K. Listen, Coach Prime, man. Need I say more? Need I say more? Now, this is huge. This is a big one. And the reason why it's a big one is because I know what this youngster is capable of. I know what type of blood he has lingering through his system. You feel me? And it's the blood of a dog. It's the blood of a bloodhound. You know what I'm saying? It's the blood of a pit bull mix. Yeah, get the barking. Because this is crazy. This one right here is a big one. And I've talked to Coach Prime in the past. I've talked about the recruits. I've talked about the amazing job that he's doing. Of course, it's a lot of people who's coming at Coach Prime's neck, right? Which is to be expected when he made that leap into the Power 5 conference. That's to be expected. You expect the hate. You expect atheist groups calling into the school, reporting that there's praying going on. You expect that type of nonsense, right? As soon as you get a bag, the haters are gonna come. So that is what it is. Cool. Coach Prime's hopped that hurdle. What else has he done? Well, he's got some of the best players from across the nation to commit to the University of Colorado. He's attempting to make this month a powerhouse like it once was. And he's doing a superb job thus far. At least as far as recruiting goes, right? Getting people in the door, getting people ready to play for the now, as well as setting guys up for the future. We back on that dog though. 5-star Colorado commit Winston Watkins Jr. Does that name ring a bell? Watkins? Is that familiar with you? Watkins? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking Sammy Watkins. Now, listen, say all you want about Sammy Watkins in the NFL, okay? You can say he underachieved. You can say he didn't live up to expectations. You can say he didn't live up to his potential all day. Me, I say, hey, you etched out a decent career, had had some time in the league, still going. That's nothing to shake your head at. That's nothing to look down at. Shout out to Sammy Watkins. But I say that to go back to Clemson. And that around that time, man, Sammy Watkins in college, I was a witness. I was a witness to how great this man was. I was a witness to how he really put the state of Florida on the map. He was a guy. I remember that Sammy Watkins freshman season. Sammy Watkins could have came out as a freshman. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. He was big. He had the build. He had the game. He was athletic. This was Sammy, man. This was Sammy. Sammy was a guy. If the NIL was around when Sammy Watkins had his time, my God, stop playing. Sammy was an animal. He was different. He wasn't on this realm. He wasn't on this planet. Sammy was an alien. And y'all see, y'all look at Lil Wayne and he talks that Martian talk. Nah. Sammy was an alien. Them dudes are different out there in Florida, I tell you. So let's get into this. The 5-star pass catcher is not, man, hold on, man. I got to double back a little bit because that's really what got that little Clemson run started. I don't know how nice Clemson was before that, but Sammy Watkins, when Sammy Watkins was at Clemson, man, it was Sammy time, boy. Yo, that was a crazy little 3-year run. Let me get back to this. The 5-star pass catcher is not backing off his Colorado commitment. Let's go. Coach Prime is showing and proving. Once again, Deion Sanders is currently in the midst of overtaking college football. See, when I said that when I said that a couple of months ago, and when I say a couple, I'm talking about maybe 5-6 months ago, when I got to dropping videos on how Nick Saban is real life worried, and people hopped in those comments and they had the audacity to say, you're crazy. They looked at me like I was crazy. They gaslit me. You know, like a chick gonna do when you right and you done proved they're right. They searched for little other things. They tried to make me feel like I was fucking crazy. Nah, Deion Sanders is coming for that top spot. Let's get to it. Colorado is now in the mix of a handful of top recruits that if it weren't for Coach Prime being at the helm, the Buffs likely wouldn't be catching their attention. One of Sanders' biggest recruits, Victory hails in the 2025 class as 5-star wide receiver, brother of Sammy Watkins, Winston Watkins Jr., baby. The name alone, Winston Watkins. Winston Watkins. Hey, Winston. And he plays receiver. It runs in the family. Man, he's the marquee commit of this class, man. The younger Watkins pass catcher, who was at one point committed to Texas A&M, was released. Man, why is this article tripping? Was recently interviewed on 3 and expressed his loyalty to Colorado and Sanders, saying, as long as Coach Prime is there, Colorado is where I'm going. Who wouldn't love to play for Coach Prime? Sorry, that's just my opinion. That's just me. But who wouldn't want to go play for a former NFL guy that's attempting to get you to the highest level? Who wouldn't want to do that? As a ball player, if you're trying to get to the NFL, if playing pro ball is actually, you know what I'm saying, realistic to you, why wouldn't you want to go play for this man? Let's get back to the quote. My commitment is a 10 out of 10 right now. As long as Deion is there and Colorado is doing what everyone expects them to do, I am in. I know Deion can coach and develop players, so I am excited about the future. You damn right. Both Watkins and Sanders are from Fort Myers. People, what have I told you about that pipeline? What have I told you about these Florida boys getting over in Colorado, getting over in that Pac-12 conference? You got evaporating UCLA. You got an evaporating USC. These dudes are leaving. They're done. The conference is open for the taking right now. With these Florida boys coming in, they really will be able to wreck shop. I'm just telling y'all what I know. This ain't some shit I done heard. This is some shit I know. I know Florida Cats is really able to get it. Coach KD, you giving it, man. You on they shack. You on they ball, man. You on they neck. Hop off the Florida guys for a second, Coach KD. What about the California guys? Hey, what about the guys up in Colorado that's in Denver? They're really making noise. They can compete too. Listen, that Florida pipeline is different. That Georgia pipeline is a little bit different. When you get these corn-fed cats from the South who are out there chasing goddamn jackrabbits for fun, they're not doing that for a workout. They out there catching them rabbits for fun. It's a little bit different, okay? I know you love football out here on the West Coast. I know you'll give your life for this. I get it. It's different. Just trust me when I tell you this instead of giving me some type of rebuttal. Listen, take game, peep game. I wouldn't tell you something I don't know. Let's get back to this article. I told y'all that connection was crazy, man. And another reason that Watkins feels so connected with Coach Prime, as he explained, he is from where I'm from, and I've been looking up to him since I was a child. Watkins previously told On 3, when I was playing my youth years, they called me Prime Time. They were saying I'd be the next Prime Time. He's really a big influence on me because I've been watching him since I started playing football. He's one of the best of all time, and he's always going to be that. So people, he continues saying, let me finish this. Deion Sanders is one of the biggest names to come out of Florida in general, but in my city, he's the biggest. He added, his name will always hold weight where I'm from. He was one of the first to become known and great at what he does. So peep this shit. Deion Sanders is so far removed from coming out of this specific area of Florida. He's so far removed from even coming out of the NFL. And these kids want to go play for him. This is not a young cat we talking about. These dudes are talking like Deion did this shit yesterday. That's how big of an impact he has. What are y'all talking about? This is crazy. Because realistically, these kids shouldn't really know who Deion is. But it's like the Jordan effect. You always gonna know who Jordan is. And it's crazy because, you know, some people have said, well, Jordan is kind of being etched out the game. He's kind of being etched out. You know, people are not really, man, not with all these Jordan 1s going around. Not with all these, you know, it's so crazy because the Jordan 1s just became hot. Like, I mean, people been wearing 1s for years, right? But they've just gotten hot. And all type of cultures have been wearing them for years. But they've just become this iconic shoe at this point. The Jordan 1. Everybody's wearing them that don't have nothing, that don't know nothing to do with Jordan. And when you look it up, who this man is, you get a whole new introduction. So Jordan is gaining new fans every day. And they're realizing, once they do the research, they realize who he is every day. This is the same situation with a Deion Sanders. It's no different. Does he? I'm not saying he got the shoe game. Hey, he does have them primes though. You can go get you a pair of those. But what I'm saying is, it's everlasting. It's everlasting for a kid. These kids haven't even seen, a lot of these kids haven't even seen Coach Prime play. They're enamored with the personality, with the ability to finesse and talk to you and sell you. They love that. They love the social media aspect. Being able to post, being able to gain off that, monetize that. That's what Coach Prime is about. And you got these outside coaches who aren't able to get with that shit. They're so programmed for the old school. They don't have that personality. You know what I'm saying? When they do things, they look foolish. They look cornballish. Coach Prime is rubbing a lot of those people the wrong way. And this is an example. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Sammy Watkins' baby brother Winston is on his way to Colorado. Skull Buffs, man. Hey, it's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you got to fail in life. Coach KD, let's get it.